This is John J. Bonner to the WZZARD coming at you with a quick video here about the Ruby and Majesty Treasure Team editor. Here's the editor's main view. It's broken into three pieces. The grid, which is the room, essentially, and where you put the stuff in the room. The palette is your selection of things to put into the room. And on the left, we have a property panel, which is used to change the various properties of the room and the objects in it. So I'm changing the floor tile here. And you can test that instantly, so it's all right there in the engine. I'm currently using a gamepad to edit this, but you can use a mouse and keyboard as well. Notice that we can change the size of the brush, so we can kind of drop in big chunks. I'm gonna fast forward here. So I've added some holes, a few more walls, and the next thing we're gonna need is a place for Ruby and Majesty to start. So we're gonna go ahead and grab the little R and M from our palette, pop those in. We can test that right away. There they are, our two heroes, as cute as ever. Not too exciting though right now, and really no way to finish it, so let's throw in some things for them to do. We need a way for Ruby and Majesty both to get to the exit, so I'm gonna throw some buttons in here and throw in a chain for Majesty to pull. So the chain and the buttons will send out triggers, which is a one-directional sort of thing. We can send that by making a connection. So we pulled up that radial menu there, and we're gonna connect those. And so when the button is pressed, when it's activated, it'll send out a trigger, which should make that hole turn into a platform for Ruby to walk across. I haven't tweaked these buttons, so they should send out a trigger when they're pressed, and then also when they're released. Very cool. Now we're gonna need a bit more than that. I'm gonna show off some more interesting stuff here. So we've got a clock, which is something that sends out a trigger periodically, and we can set the time for that, how long it waits. And what I'm gonna show you here is brand new. It's been added to the game since I've been working on the Kickstarter. These are inlets and outlets. These are a way to take those connections that we can make in the editor and actually make them something that you can change in the game. So it can be part of the puzzle. And the way that they work is that an outlet can only connect to an inlet, and Ruby can go to the inlets or outlets and sort of unplug the cable and take it to another plug and kind of plug it in there. And so the inlets will be set up to output to something, and the outlet will just hook up to an inlet, and then we can change between different inlets. And I'm going to show you that here in a second, as soon as this is all hooked up. The outlet needs some kind of input. I'm going to hook up the clock, but we could use a button. We've got this spike field I added here. I'm going to make those start in the down position because they're going to get a trigger like right away. So they'll start up. There we go. So there's actually the signal going from the outlet to the inlet to the spikes. Spikes and walls will change state when they receive a trigger. Some other things when they receive a trigger will do something like shoot a projectile. Since the inlet and outlet are very new, these graphics are definitely placeholder, but I wanted to show this off here because it's just a little example of what the game can do. So the walls are receiving that trigger now. So right now it's going from the clock to the outlet to the inlet to the wall. Now this is not a great puzzle as it is. It's kind of time consuming. I'm not super forgiving right now. So I'm gonna make a few more changes just to get it really solid. I'm gonna make this hole bigger and get rid of this wall so that it's less travel time for Majesty, a little clearer where to go. And I'm gonna fill in this empty area because there's nothing there. And so this is a sort of order of operations puzzle. It's pretty common for Ruby and Majesty Treasure Team. Ruby and Majesty both have tasks they need to perform to escape the room. There's a certain order that you need to do things. There's a little bit of timing involved. So all in all, pretty solid. I'm gonna change one last thing. So those walls, I'm gonna set them to latch. And this way, when they receive the trigger, they go down. And then when they receive another trigger, they just ignore it. This is really just barely scratching the surface on what is possible in Ruby and Majesty Treasure Team in this editor. It's so much fun to play with. I can't wait to see what people out there come up with. I want to play puzzles that I haven't made, so please get the game, make stuff with it. Thanks for checking out this video. Have a great day.